All right, let's check out our newest pedal called the Moxie. Now, this is based on the TS10 with, of course, some little twists that I like to throw in. First of all, let's talk about the different changes I've done. I have a voice switch here, so when it's to the left, that's your standard TS10 sort of tone. Now, when you flip it over to the right, it's going to add in some more circuitry that basically decreases the mids, increases the bass and the treble a little bit, so it's fairly, hate this term, transparent or neutral EQ as far as that goes. Then on the other side, we have two different styles of gain clipping. With the switch to the left, we have the traditional style that you would have in the TS10. Turn it over to the right, and it's going to give you, it's going to add some MOSFETs and some other stuff in there, some other gain stages, to sort of get more like sort of the clipping texture of what you would find in like the Zen Drive. So not really fuzzy, but a little bit of hair around the notes, a little bit different, and definitely more gain, a lot more gain there. Now, let's start with it at the stock settings. I'll give you my clean tone real quick. Gain, tone, volume. Add a little bit more gain. For the most part, with my setup, I generally keep the tone control somewhere in the noon range. But again, it's really going to depend on what guitar you're using, what pickups you're using, what amp you're using, what speaker you're using, and everything else surrounding that. For this particular video, I'm probably going to stick with the gain around noon because that's what sounds best through this entire setup that I have right here. Turn the gain up all the way. Turn that gain all the way down. So compared to the TS10 with the gain all the way down, it has a lot more clean availability. So it's going to be pretty clean, almost extremely clean with the gain all the way down. Depending on what you want, if you just want a little bit of hair on your notes, just dial the gain up a little bit. If you're familiar with the Tube Screamer stuff, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And also, if you're pushing an amp, some people like to turn the gain up a little bit. Some people like to leave the gain down and just ride the volume up to push the amp a little further into overdrive. If you're into the chicken picking sort of thing, this is like the perfect sort of tone if you're going through like a Fender style amp. Now let's check out this voice clipping a little bit. Back. Let's roll the gain down a little bit. Turn the voice to the normal setting. Let's add some more gain. Actually, let me show you just how much more gain it's going to get from stock to my modified version of it. Pulling the gain down. Still pretty clean. Now you'll notice there is a bit of a volume bump when you hit that switch. It's because it's adding different gains and stuff like that, and the clipping, the amount of clipping is going to be completely different, which kind of changes the volume level a little bit. It's just one of the features that whenever I was doing a lot of mods, I would like to add this sort of thing to the circuit in order to just make it do something kind of different than what you would expect from a tube screamer. Let me do a little bit of neck pickup stuff. Now, when I use the neck pickup, I tend to kind of turn the tone control up just a little bit. Mess with the voice switch a little. And of course, the gain switch. And just for fun, let's try this with some humbuckers. I'm gonna use my 335, or my Epiphone 335 for this, and a clean tone on the bridge. Settings just basic stock right now, so voice to the left, fat switch to the left. Voice to the left. Let's turn some gain on it. Higher gain setting, fat switch to the right. And that's the Moxie. Hope you like it. Hope you like the video. Make sure to check it out wherever you like to buy your guitar pedals or guitar gear in general. You can also buy it from wamplerpedals.com as well. And we'll see you next time with a new video.